What is up, guys? CBD, betches, welcome in. How's it going today? Whoop, whoop. Hype for Taco Tuesday. Yeah. So excited. Let's see what kind of lights we need in here today. It's a little bit cloudy outside. Maybe that and this. I think. Methinks? Yeah. There we go. How's your guys' day today? Hopefully it's going good so far. Everything is good here. Did a little bit of menu planning for next week's streams. Got some good stuff coming up. CBD, good. That is good. It's pretty windy outside today, so I was going to do some gardening with you guys, maybe if we had time later. Got a bunch of lettuce to pick again, but we'll see. We'll see how long everything takes, because we are basically doing everything from scratch today. Welcome back, Diamond. How's it going? So we have a couple of recipes that we're using today. Just link them there for you in chat. So easy Mexican chorizo tacos. And then there's also the flour and corn tortilla recipe as well. Things are good here, Diamond. Yep, all is well. All is well. This is not the first taco stream either. I believe this is my 4th taco stream. After all these years. So I am really starting to get the hang of it, that's for sure. And we do get to use some fun stuff today. As well, we get to use the tortilla press. Get that out. This big thing. Boom, boom, good to go. That'll be a little bit later. Right before we're ready to start cooking the tortillas. We'll flatten them out at the same time. Buenos dias, amigos. Hey, Forsaken, how's it going? Okay, so first recipe. First things first, if you guys are going to make tacos at home for yourself, is you always want to mix up the tortilla dough first, because it has to rest for a little bit of time before we flatten it and cook it. And that is simply because the masa harina that we're gonna use, so let's say the corn flour that's used primarily in making tortillas, but you can also use it in tamales and I believe pupusas as well. So that takes like double the amount of time as regular wheat flour to absorb all of that water in the dough. So if you don't let that dough rest long enough, it's gonna be crumbly and your tortillas will just fall apart and it'll just be a mess. So make sure you give yourself enough time to do that. I think that is one of the most important things of a taco is the tortilla. Because if you don't have that, well then how is all of your filling gonna stay together? Makes sense, right? Oh, Nurse, how are you? Does that say you don't like eating chorizo? Something eating chorizo. That's all I can decipher from that sentence. The opposite, you do like eating chorizo. Perfect. I was a little worried there. I was like, you don't like chorizo? What? What? Okay, so let's make a little prep list before we start here. Because yes, tacos are simple to make, and we're going pretty authentic Mexican here. We're not making like white people Taco Bell tacos today. We're gonna go with pretty authentic flavors and ingredients. So on the list, first thing, tortillas. I have the chorizo made from a previous stream. So we ground pork shoulder fresh, we spiced it up, and then I divided it into, I think, 4 portions And so I backpacked that, pulled that out of the freezer for today. So all we have to do for the chorizo is just quickly fry it up in a pan last minute. White people Taco Bell tacos. It's true, right? Like that's what I grew up with first. And then once I started kind of cooking and doing chefy things is I discovered an authentic taco, and that was kind of mind-blowing. Hello, Elvin. How are you today? It's great to see you, man. I was hoping you'd pop in on your usual Tuesday checkup. Okay, so 2 meats going into our tacos today. We got the chorizo, which is pork. And it's usually always pork. I've never really seen a different kind of chorizo. And then we also have some shrimps that we're gonna marinate in some really nice garlic and probably citrus. So we'll write that down as well. Do we wanna put each other on auto host? Possibly. I'll have to check out your channel, because I really do only believe in auto hosting people that I guess have like things together. Your account was created 4 hours ago. You're pretty new. But if you would like to auto host me, I would love that. Thank you for the host though. Future House FM. I think I've seen your channel on YouTube. Is that correct? You have like a live YouTube radio channel? Not your problem has become your mantra by necessity. I like that. Just say peace, man. Walk away. Oh, not my problem. You've made it back, Forsaken. Oh no, your internet's being cranky. That's the worst. You're starting the same thing on Twitch. That is really cool. Okay, well, why don't I give you a follow now, and I'll check you out. I'll leave your browser page open, and I'll check you out after my stream. How about that? Because I'm not really huge into playing house music on my channel. I'm more of like a chill hop person, if you could tell. But I am all down for supporting new streamers for sure. Reminded you of the entire Verizon store? Oh man. Yeah, just give up. I can decipher what you're saying, Alvin. Believe me. Okay, so tortillas, chorizo, shrimps, other things that traditionally go into tacos. I like to do a little bit of limed cabbage, kind of chopped up really fine. So we'll write down cabbage. I like to slice up some radishes as well, because I feel like it's really important to have some different textures and obviously flavors in the taco, because usually the meat is really soft and then you need some kind of crunch to break that up and get some freshness back into there. Otherwise it can be pretty heavy. Yeah, come on, internet. Forsaken needs you now. Do not do this to us. Rook! Hot sauce. Yeah, we're gonna be using some of our homemade hot sauce on the taco today. iShot, how's it going today? Good to see you. The radishes are so good right now, Onerous. It is worth it. So worth it. Okay, so chipotle hot sauce. What else? We're gonna make a pico de gallo, which is like a really simple tomato salsa. That is like the base of a tomato salsa. Onion, tomato, cilantro, maybe a little bit of garlic and some lime juice. That's it. Really, really simple. I do have some soft matzah that I was thinking of maybe using in place of like a Oaxacan cheese. on the chorizo taco because I love the chorizo and cheese combo. So we can kind of think about maybe doing that later. I'll just write down cheese, question mark, and see how we feel. How do I keep my skin flawless? I don't know. I don't really wear a lot of makeup during the week. This is the first time I'm wearing makeup this week. So probably that. And I wear sunscreen every day. I think that helps a lot. Am I just getting ideas or am I going shopping? Well, this is just our prep list that we're writing down today, Rook. I don't really grocery shop anymore. We get groceries delivered now and it's like the greatest thing ever. But maybe once I stop working in the kitchen, I'll be able to grocery shop again. And then we can do like IRL grocery shops. Because I feel like that'd be really fun to do together. Be like, what do we feel like making next week, guys? Start putting stuff in the cart. Elvin, you're not supposed to tell them my secrets, okay? It's never been duck fat that I put on my skin. Who would do that? Yeah, grocery delivery, life-changing, Rook. Yeah, it costs $6, cheaper than it would take me to drive one way to the grocery store here. It just makes sense. Lena, thank you for the follow. Okay, so there's our list. Let's get into making our tortilla mix up first. And Sammy has let me know that he might be home in about 2 hours from now. It might be home before 5, so it's gonna be a pretty quick stream, I think. Also, what do you guys think of my sugar skulls that I put up over here on the shelf? That's only like 2 out of my collection. And did you notice the fresh flowers that I picked from the garden today? Does this not look fake or what? This is real. Same with the rose. This is what we got popping in the yard right now. And there's this rose too. This one's beautiful. It looks fake too. Really, Forsaken? Yeah, I love sugar skulls. That's like, when someone I know is going to Mexico, I always ask for one. Yeah, groceries by Twitch chat. Scary thought. I don't know why, but the only thing that's popping in my head for that is like hot and spicy Cheetos. Why? Thanks, Diamond. Yeah, hashtag fake. Get your grass out, Elvin. Okay, so the tortilla recipe we're using says it makes 16 tortillas, and typically a Mexican taco or like a street taco tortilla is either 4 to 6 inches in diameter. I usually go for 4 because I like the little 2-bite tacos. So once again, here's the recipe that I'm working off of. It's the second one that's linked there. And I do like using just masa for tortillas as well, but I find that adding like or doing half and half with regular wheat flour, if you can do that, if you're gluten-free, don't do this obviously, just adds that little bit of like stretch and suppleness or softness to the tortilla, and I feel like it just helps it stay together a lot better. So we're gonna test that out today. So what we need, 1 cup of all-purpose flour and a cup of masa harina flour. Really important that you use masa for tortillas. You can't just buy a corn flour in the store and use that. You have to use the masa, which I don't think it says on here, but the corn is nixtamalized. So it's cooked in like an alkaline solution and then dried and blended up or ground up. Let's get a bowl. I think we'll get 2 bowls out because we're gonna marinate the shrimp after this. And we're also using a really fun thing that we brought back from New York, finally. This is the first time we're using this on stream. Like the little fajita pan. We're gonna use this to cook the shrimps. I thought that would be really fun. I'll just like walk through the kitchen doing this a couple of times to smell up the entire house. It's gonna be perfect. So 1 cup each of the flours. And then we need, oh, they put shortening in here. So I will probably use pork fat, I think will be the best for this. They use shortening and baking powder. And then water and salt. Interesting. This is a new recipe to me, guys. Yeah, gluten-free flour would be a poor addition. I'm not sure. We might have to try that, Anuris. Rook, I've never used masa to thicken sauces and soups, but I do like that. That's a really good idea. Maybe it would add like a little bit of sweetness. You like the bigger tortillas so you can just have like 3 tacos in one? That makes sense. Yeah, the sizzle plate. Breakfast tacos. That was my original plan. That was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago on stream, but then it never happened. But I still did want to make tacos, so here we are today. Elvin, you taught your dad how to make scallops on Father's Day. Like Gordon Ramsay style, I'm guessing. Please say yes. Most people use lard down there in Texas. Yeah. I always have like a thing of bacon fat, a thing of pork fat, and a thing of duck fat in the fridge here. You can't not. I don't know, it's a chef thing. And I feel like there is a use for all the different fats. It's a thing. One. Yeah, doors have been opened. He got scared when you said Gordon Ramsay. What? How come? It's like the best method to cook scallops though. Start clockwise, put them down in a pan, then by the time you go or get to the last one, aka the first one that you put on the pan, it's ready to flip. That way it all stays in order. Honestly, when people ask me how to cook scallops, that's what I say. I'm like, go watch the Gordon Ramsay YouTube video. You'll thank me later. So we need a teaspoon of salt in here. A third of a teaspoon of baking powder. It's magic, you know. Is my glass top range energy saving? Yours gets to a certain temp and it shuts off the burner for a bit. Yes, yeah, mine does the exact same. But it does, I find that this one actually does hold its heat. Like even when the burner shuts off, it still holds its heat. Like I thought I would hate this stove, but I really do enjoy it. And plus it's just so easy to clean. It's the greatest. Okay, 1/3 cup of shortening melted. Let's see what kind of fat we're going to use today. What we got. I have a little bit of duck fat here. Probably use that one up first, for sure. And then the rest of the pork fat is here. And we're good. Oh, nice. Got some pickled onions in the fridge that we can use on the tacos today as well. Yeah, yes. What is going on? Zobo, thank you for the host and welcome in. How's your day going? Okay. 1/3 cup. Fill this up, then we'll melt it. So, duck fat. If you want, you can totally use vegetable shortening as well. Totally up to you. There's that. Whew. The wind is nuts outside right now. Brooke, that's why you started to cook more in your cast iron. Yeah, maybe that's why I like it so much. Is because I mostly use cast iron on there. You're home now scavenging up a lunch from leftovers. Nice. Got some hatch chilies and salsa coming in fresh from NMAZ this weekend. Your family's driving through, they're gonna bring some here. That's amazing. Are you gonna make hot sauce, man? You should stream it if you do. I feel like that'd be really fun. Okay, we're full up. Pantelis, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome back, Jim. Where's Mr. Sammy? He's working today. He's working hard, doing some renos for people, but he'll be here in a couple hours or less. Just a couple more hours and then we'll have the Sammy Sam with us. And he said he's going to be hungry. He didn't bring a very big lunch for himself today. So I said, give me like a half an hour heads up and we'll make sure that we got the tacos ready whenever he gets in. Starvin' Marvin. Okay, just softening up that lard. This masa away. Well, Rook, I know that he did have an hour lunch. So I don't know how hard they really are working. No, he works hard. I know I can't even like joke about that. Okay, a little bit more to soften. He sent me a video of them taking out like a tub and shower combo today, hauling it out of a window. I was like, you guys need to have your own YouTube. My dad was like, watch and learn. It's like, that's the greatest. You guys are hilarious. Did we get married yet? No. The wedding is 368 days away. So like just over a year from now. That's what Sammy used to do as well. That's so funny, Rook. He's like, I'd rather not eat lunch and just get home on time. Okay, so it says, melt the shortening and add warm water to the melted shortening. I'm just gonna pour this all in at once and mix it up. I don't think it's gonna matter. So 1 1/4 cups of warm water. I'm gonna pour this in. The shortening is also going to really, really help keep the tortillas nice and soft. And I did read that warm water with masa just helps absorb better compared to if you use cold water. One cup and 1/4 more. Done, done. And now we mix. Wow, that shortening smells good. Where's the wedding gonna be at? It's going to be in St. Albert. That's where I grew up and that's where Sam and I met. So the wedding is at the restaurant that we met at originally, where we were working together. Because that's where most of our people are. So we're gonna fly out there. This mixture looks amazing. It's so light. I feel like these are gonna be really awesome. Especially with the baking powder in it. That's an interesting one. And because we're not cooking this right away, so this recipe says to only let this rest for like 20 minutes. I think I wanna put this in the fridge, just so that the baking powder doesn't like over activate, I guess. So that did not take long to bring together. So all I'm gonna do now is just cover this with a piece of plastic wrap so it doesn't dry out. And we're gonna put that in the fridge for at least, I think, an hour. And then we can take it out a little bit before we decide to press the tortillas and cook them. Yeah, right? That absorbed it so fast. Glad you noticed, Rook. Ooh, I think we got a doggo. Doggo? Doggo. Hi, doggo. How are you? Say hi. Say hi. That's not for you. No paws on the board. Nope. Okay, into the fridge. We can check tortillas off. Now all we gotta do is cook them. Posh is like, no snacks? I'm outie then. Okay, next up, shrimps. I think we gotta do a little work because I believe it still has the tails on them, which we are definitely gonna take off. Did we tell you guys that Posh scared the bear away the other day? That was funny. Dog was like, no bears in our backyard. Not this time. How much juice is in here? Okay, I'm gonna open this over the sink. Just pour some of this juice out. The shrimpy juices. Maybe even put that on a paper towel, so it's gonna be pretty wet. I don't think I have shrimp tacos very often. I'm down for this though. Pretty excited. Oh wow, the whole kit and caboodle's still on there. Okay, I'm gonna pop out for about 30 seconds, guys. Just hold on a second. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Okay, so we're gonna take the shells off, put them into the bowl, and then we'll make the marinade in the bowl. Steak and chicken and shrimp is where it's at, yeah. And pork though. Like all proteins are so good on tacos. What is not good on a taco? These shrimps are actually perfect 'cause they're not super big. So when they cook up, they'll even shrink more. You've never been a pork taco fan? Ah, okay. But like carnitas and al pastor is so good though. Hey Tom. Yeah, oh, scrimpies. These little scrimps. This is one thing that I have still never actually had in Mexico is like a street taco. I need that in my life, guys. I'm really missing out here. Maybe next year, Sammy and I will get to go there and we can stream and we'll remember this day and be like, now we've had a taco. I don't know, Sammy found these online, so they just devein it. So there's just like a slit on the backside, but it still has the shell on. It'd actually be good to cook it with the shell on, but then I feel like we wouldn't get as much flavor into the shrimp if we left the shell on, if we're just going to take it off and put it into a taco anyways. So we're just gonna shell them now. I feel like that'll be better. And don't you guys let me forget, we're gonna put a little bit of baking soda in with the shrimp. And that's like a little Asian trick for cooking shrimp that helps keep them really plump. It's like, it fixes the whole kind of rubbery texture thing. Super good. Yeah, exactly, Rook. We're gonna get that sizzle pan smoking. Smoking hot. Well, guys, the countdown is on. 100 days until we're at TwitchCon with ya. That's gonna come up real quick, I think. Me and Sammy are really, really excited. Gotta do some planning. Zobo, you're gonna be there. Amazing. Yeah, I am so excited to meet so many new people. I think it's gonna be really, really great. Like, we weren't able to go last year because of my job. And honestly, this year I was like, I wanna go. Like, that is something that I really wanna do. So I guess I have to quit my job to be able to do that, right? Sad to say, but sometimes the job that you're at is actually holding you back instead of helping you move forward. This is raw. This is raw shrimp. Little tiger prawns. Doritos and Mountain Dew. Can't wait to give you the update, Rook. You can ask me in 100 days from now. I think I'm gonna save all these shrimp shells. Maybe we'll make a little broth with them. Well, hello there, Nike. How's your day going, man? Also, how are you feeling? Recovery's going well? Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't think it's worth it for me to make a quick little broth now, Rook, but if I freeze these and save them for a future use, that'll be perfect. Okay. Shrimps, ready to marinate. Just gonna get a bag out for those. Pack them up. You're eating at your favorite barbecue restaurant right now. You're on the mobile. Heck yeah. I love that, man. And what are you eating, Nike? You'll be at Comic-Con next month, and that gets pretty stinky. Okay, good to know, guys. Thank you for the heads up. Do we want to make these shrimp spicy or what? I think I'm into that. Use a little chili garlic oil in our lives. Pulled pork with sausage on top and fries. Oh, baby. That sounds good, man. Sounds really good. Okay, chili gar. Look at the color of this. Heck yeah. Spicy shrimp is where it's at. Get our our favorite red pepper, and some garlic. And let it be known that I have very high hopes for this avocado today. It looks perfect. Welcome in, Magic Cookie. How are you today? Okay, we're gonna smash some garlic first. Oh no, there's chili garlic oil everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, laundry and dishes, yeah. I did a pretty good kitchen cleanup this morning. Felt really good though. It's like having coffee, got the tunes going. Good old kitchen cleanup. Feels good when things are clean. Nike, you had 4 viewers earlier, streaming later though. Yes, dude. If you're on when I finish, which is gonna be in like about 2 hours-ish, I think we'll come and raid you, man. Support small streamers. We're coming for you. Next time you do samitas, you'll make them taco style. Just make the fried chicken in a taco shell shape. Yeah, why not? Why the heck not, Rook? Oh yeah, this is going to be garlicky. Get it in ya. The wind is nuts, guys. It's like blowing so much stuff around. We're gonna blow away if we go outside today. So I'm gonna add pepper now, but I'm not gonna add any salt at this point. We're gonna salt this as we cook it. If we add the salt now, it'll actually slowly start to cook the shrimp. We don't wanna do that. So we're gonna get everything else in the marinade except for that. And we also wanna be wary of adding too much acid at this point. So for me, I'll add the salt when we are cooking the shrimp on the hot plate and then just finish with a little bit of lemon juice when it's done cooking. That way we'll get that nice fresh citrus flavor without it getting too sour. Okay, so we're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda to this. That's a little secret to help keep your shrimps plump. Yeah, otherwise ceviche. I mean, eventually it would get there. If you add too much salt and too much lemon juice to your shrimp marinade, you will eventually end up with ceviche. It'll just slowly cook and you'll see it turn color and you'll be like, oh, what happened? Vampira, welcome in. Little pinch of chili flakes. These are more floral than anything, but they do have a little bit of spice when you cook them. And now the chili garlic oil. Go for, well, probably a good tablespoon or so of this. This is one of my favorite ingredients as well to use in marinades. Roasted garlic and chili flavor. Secret weapon right there. Okay, let's give this a mix. Get that garlic nice and dispersed. Get the shrimps nicely coated with the oil and the seasonings. Yeah, that's smelling good already. That's gonna be happy. Yep, good to go there. So that's gonna go into the fridge as well. Maybe we'll toss that around a couple times as the day goes on and we keep prepping our stuff. Okay, so 2 things done already. You're doing really good, guys. So I think the next thing we should do is make the salsa. Because the salsa is another thing that will benefit having that time to sit together and get those flavors to come together for, let's say, at least an hour before you want to use it. And I always think that homemade salsas are actually better the day after, or maybe even 2 days after. They're looking so good, hey Rook? Those ones are nice and small. I'm not a fan of like really big shrimp. I just find that they're too chewy. Pico de gallo, AKA tomato salsa. So literally just chopped tomato, onion, cilantro, lime juice, and obviously salt and pepper. And I actually have little cherry tomatoes that are so nice and sweet. So we get to use those. I'm gonna grab our onion, cilantro, and lime. Cilantro, onion. We might have just enough lime here. Just enough. Okay, we need a little bowl for our pico. What do I want to use? I'll use this little guy. So I've had quite a few different kinds of pico de gallos in my time. And I don't like the ones where the onion chunks are really big. And it's like in your face, kind of overpowering. So we're gonna cut our onion as small as we can. And then we can leave the tomato a little bit more chunky. But if you're someone that loves like raw onion flavor, then go ahead and like leave your chunks big. But to me, I don't love that very much. Am I not gonna roast the tomatoes? No, because pico de gallo is a chunky salsa compared to, let's say, a salsa roja, where you roast your tomatoes and your onion and your garlic, and then you blend in chilies into there as well. Yeah, we're making a pico, not a salsa roja. So a little bit more freshness in the pico. Not gonna need much onion for this at all. And white onion is key here, guys, not yellow onion. So Mexican cuisine uses white onion. It's much more mild. than the traditional yellow onion that you would find elsewhere in grocery stores. Okay, so I'm gonna slice this really nice and thin, and then we'll dice it up. A little bit difficult to slice this little piece, but I didn't want to waste any of it. Okay, that. Just gonna do one slice through this and that. And now we'll switch it around this way. And we should be able to get really nice small pieces of onion. Kind of have to follow the curve in the onion as well. I know some people also use red onion in their pico de gallo, but red onion is actually the strongest onion you can use. So I guess that's for those onion lovers. I really enjoy the mild flavor of the white onion. This is also the salsa that's really good with tortilla chips and guac. Doesn't just have to go on your taco. Make a big batch and keep it in the fridge for snacking. So good. Into the bowl. That was the hardest part of the pico. It's all a 1/4 inch size chunks of everything. Yeah, I think you're allowed to choose how much you want though, for sure. I think I might use all of this, to be honest. Red onions on grilled cheese sandwiches is really good if you haven't tried that. I could see that being really good. I like caramelized onions on grilled cheese sandwich. That's really yummy. Just getting some water, guys. These tomatoes are like too perfect looking. Okay, so we're gonna start by slicing in half. And we'll go in half lengthwise. And that way we'll get little tomatoey chunks. I might have to get this knife on the steel real quick. I feel like this is where the slap chop would come in really handy. Just slap chop it. Yeah, no cervezas, what? I was thinking about maybe having some tequila. I got these really awesome, like flavored tequilas from when my parents went to Mexico, and no one's drinking them, and I feel like they're just gonna go bad. So I might bring one of those out. They're just like little travel size ones. Probably will have the coconut one. This is what it looks like. There's the little Mexican label on it. They're quite nice. So you just have that like over a little bit of ice. Really freaking good. Tequila for Sunday brunch. Yeah. I think that's Sammy's favorite thing. I don't know if I can handle that, Rook. That's like rough. Nice win, man. Hey, betches. How are ya? Welcome in. Secret, what's going on? Kate and Sam. Sammy's not here yet, but he will be soon-ish. Thank you for the host as well. I appreciate that. Chopping and chilling today, guys. Chilling and chopping. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, can we ever go wrong with Taco Tuesday? It's been a while since we did the last one, so I thought it would be fitting to do it today. I had a craving. I had to follow it. Okay, tomatoes chopped up. Done and done. I think that is perfect amount. Yeah, yummy. Sounds good, Nike. We'll be waiting for you, man. Okay, so onion and tomato so far. Next two ingredients, some lime, fresh lime juice. Holy Rook, getting lucky today or what? Okay, that looks like the perfect amount. Quite juicy indeed. You can save this other lime for the cabbage in a little bit. And next up is we're just gonna give some cilantro a chop. And then we'll mix that in, add some salt and pepper to the mix and have a taste and see how we did. Feeling good about it so far though. Quite fresh indeed, right? This is like almost 2 weeks old now, I think, or we're at the 2-week mark. So you can see how keeping herbs in the reusable bags with paper towel really does keep it fresh for a lot longer. I was worried. I did not think that this would last from last week's stream until today, but I am impressed. Haha, secret. Rook already said he's probably gonna make breakfast tacos for dinner later. You might as well just join us. Okay, so take our stems off. Don't really need that in there. Then we'll chop this up nice and fine. It's quite nice to not have to listen to the jackhammer outside today. So I finished jackhammering up all the concrete yesterday on the driveway, guys. Now today they're building the frame to pour the new stuff in. So I think that'll be done relatively quick. They're good workers. Okay, bunch this all up together and it'll be a little bit easier for us to chop. What we haven't made in a while, guys, is Thai food. I feel like that's one of my go-to summer meals. I think we should get some Thai food on the menu for either sometime this month or in July. Drunken noodles and the basil fried rice. Oh man, so freaking good. Nice, doing up some steaks, Rook, for your parents? I don't think you can go wrong with that, man. Meat, fire, good. Meat, fire, good. Okay, there we go. What thickness? You got them 2 inches thick last time. It didn't take the salt that much. I would always recommend salting like at least an hour to minimum half an hour before you plan to cook for that thickness. And then it should start to get wet on top. I don't know if were you there on the last surf and turf stream when we did the porterhouses? So I even seasoned those up way more ahead of time, like 2 hours before they were going on the grill. And then the salt starts to open up the proteins and kind of make its way through the meat. It was pretty cool to watch that. 1.5 inch this time. Have you ever done the reverse sear method, Rook? Because I feel like you would really enjoy that. You make frozen custard tacos and just added burritos using crepes. That's amazing, Rolo. Oh, I really want to come visit your ice cream place one day. Your stuff sounds so creative and delicious. Okay, so just a touch of salt in here. I'll get the pepper as well. We'll see how we did. Sammy. Sammy Sam. Oh, terrific. I was told to come here for the finest left-hand chopping while wearing a denim apron with the guns out. What is up? How's the day? You've done reverse a bunch before. Okay, nice. Well, that is my favorite way to do like a big ass steak. Just find that you can really control the cook on it that way. And still get an awesome sear on the outside. Mix it up. Yeah, Pico. It's smelling good. It's smelling right. Gotta get all that lime juice mixed in. Okay, that is looking quite nice. Let's give it a taste. Mmm. Whew. That is refreshing. The onion in there is perfect. The lime is awesome. Got like a really nice acidic bite from that, but then it also contrasts the sweetness from the tomato because they're super sweet right now. And that little bit of salt and pepper was perfect. Cilantro, not overpowering either. Waiting for the farger at the dock office, nice. The cook last time was perfect with the sous vide, but the flavor wasn't all the way there. Yeah, I don't love sous vide with beef. That is like one thing that I'm kind of picky about with the circulator. Because I find that it makes the beef like too irony tasting because you lock in all of the purge with it. Hojerific, it's been the laziest of days. You haven't heard from your mom visiting. Tempted to go to yoga downtown from Richmond for a yoga class for the teacher who's awesome. You should do that then. Be like, sorry. Had to take care of myself. Hope you understand, Mom. Hey, Pete. Welcome in, man. Good to see you today. Yes, I have done a banh mi stream, but it was in our first house when we came to the island. So I've not done banh mi's since we were in this house. So we might just have to do a redo. Because last time, honestly, they were so good. I think Sammy can remember them. And yeah, I did not make the pate because I don't love liver either. Yeah, you can take it all. Take it all, Hojerific. Okay, pico done. Next up, get our cabbage out and our radishes, I think. Radish. Yeah, pate either in a food blender or, yeah, a food blender or food processor. I don't know if that's gonna be something I ever make on stream though, is pate. This is a liver-free channel. That's perfectly fine with you. Oh, thank goodness. That's like really one of the only things I dislike in all of the things that I've eaten. That's the one thing that as many times as I force myself to try it and hopefully like it, I just can't. It's just like the smell of it, the taste of it, not good. Sammy won't be coming home that night if I do livers. You heard it here first, guys. That's a deal breaker. We won't announce till it's official. And no, we've not decided on a name for the food truck yet. We're still in the early stages of planning. We got a couple years still. But that is like one of the most fun parts about doing your own thing is like picking the name for it. Japadog has breakfast hot dogs now? What? Ugh. I just want the nori one. It's so good. But I feel like Japa Dog is overpriced for sure. Costco hot dog, that's where it's at for the price point. Take it home, put your own fixins on it for still less money. Optimus Swine. I think that's already a name for a food truck somewhere else. And then another awesome name that I know of is Straight Outta Chompton. That was actually a truck here in Souk at one point. Skirt, skirt. People you work with dislike Costco? What's wrong with them? Elvin, what's wrong with them? Okay, so we are just gonna thinly slice the radish into nice little rounds to be able to garnish the tacos. Yeah, you dislike them. Exactly. Masters, welcome in. Thank you for the host. Yeah, we got a lawyer, right? Right, Ivan? Okay, these radishes sound so crisp. It's like literal perfection here. What even is that? Spiralize it, yum. I've been on a radish kick. Crunching and a munchin'. I really want to seed more in the garden, but we have no more room. You also have a food trailer, Rolo? It's called Big Red Lunchbox? What? Yeah, Rook, my grandma actually tagged me in that $1 grilled cheese truck photo that's been going around. Hilarious. Doggo also likes radish, Onuris. What's this? But I think she's hunting a fly right now. She's got her crazy eyes on. Where is it? Get the fly. She's got crazy eyes. Get it. Hush. Good girl. Put that aside. Try not to munch on them all while we do other things. Why is that so good? Yeah, Pasha's just like, where is it? She'll like stop, listen, go up to it. No, Onuris, no. But well done, Hojerific. As well as Magic Cookie. You guys are gambling today. Holy Rook, just stop now. Just stop now, man. You're ahead. Don't do this to yourself. Yeah, confirmed. Don't listen to Sammy. Oh, it so brings me back to my trays days. That was like such a fun experience. Really fortunate. I feel lucky to have that under my belt. Like that was a crazy place to work when it first opened. Like literally lineups down 2 blocks for people that wanted the tacos. And it was so busy all the time, but it was honestly always fun. Like even when you're stressed out and there's like a million things happening, everyone was always happy still. One of my favorite spots ever. Yeah, that's where you'll find Sammy. Okay, we don't really need too much of this cabbage. Probably like 1/3 of it will be enough. And it looks like this is a Savoy cabbage. So not your typical green cabbage. The leaves are quite a bit thinner, which makes it actually awesome for slaws. Yeah, come crash it, do it up. I'd be okay with that. Okay, I'm gonna take off this outside leaf because it just does not look super good. Clean up any kind of browned spots, get it off of there. Okay, next up, so to shred this really nice and fine, we'll make thin slices this way first. Actually, we're just gonna go thin slices this whole way, I think. But we'll cut that in half because we don't want the pieces super, super long. So just try and slice it as thin as you can here. Use your index finger to guide the knife.
Okay, I found this on the web for use your index finger to guide them. Check it out.
Oh, Siri. She's something else, guys. Always getting in my ish. Yeah, real live biddies. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down this way now, because it wants to fall anyways. Whoa, Rook, thank you for the 1,000 biddies, man. Holy shit. Just giving us all of the grocery money. Thank you, my man. It is not necessary, but greatly appreciated. And Magic Cookie? What? Thank you very much, Magic Cookie, for the 1,000 biddies. You guys. Spoiling me, for sure. Yeah, typically I put the bits that I get on stream towards groceries for the next week. And I always used to kind of reward those top cheers of the week with them being able to request something for me to make on a stream down the line. So let me know, guys, if you have any requests. I'd love to do that for you. Okay, that cabbage is looking good. I think we're just gonna put it into a bowl now. And we can squeeze some lime into it, season it up again with some salt and pepper, and that's it. So really, really simple ingredients being used today. What's Gucci? Get 'em. All's Gucci here. I didn't die, Sammy. We're not playing Dark Souls today. No one died. We're alive and well. I am shocked that doggo's not down here getting cabbage snacks. It's her dinner time in 25 minutes. When you read Sammy's taco order, yeah, he always orders the most. Plus the snacks after are so good. Taco snacks. Okay, roll our lime up to loosen the juices. Posh likes cabbage. Yeah, she loves it. Yep, always got to get the guac and chips too. This lime has a piece taken out of it. R.I.P. Probably only need half of this for the cabbage. We'll see how juicy it is. It's another thing Mexican that we should make on stream at some point is a pozole. The Mexican soup with the hominy corn in it. That was like one of my favorite things. It's like what I did when I was working at the taqueria is I would work day shift at a restaurant and the back doors kind of lined up in a back alley in Edmonton. So I'd work at the one restaurant lunch shift, so I'd do like an 8 to 4 shift, and then work at the taqueria from 4:30 to like 10. So I just like go down the alley, go in the other door of the restaurant and start work. And I'd always have a bowl of soup first. So good. Menudo, hey Strike Nun and Indog, welcome in guys. Yes, oh, taco eating contest. Don't even get Sammy started. Strike None. I actually took the pliers out of the dishwasher today and they're just sitting right in front of me there. Because I was like, I don't know where these go. I don't know. I like pepper in the cabbage for tacos, so I always put a little bit. Lime, salt, and pepper. That's really all you need. Give this little toss together. That way it has a little bit of marination time before we build the tacos as well. Super good. Yeah, just put it right back in the pliers drawer. Nike, get on there, man. Cabbage is trying to run away. And just kind of keep tossing that around every now and then. We'll do intervals with the cabbage and the shrimp. Keep that marination process going. Okay, lime is good, salt is good. Awesome. Done and done. And just stack that on top of each other. Okay, we're looking great, guys. Like really good. What else we need? I think pretty soon it's tortilla time. Get one more toss on these shrimp. Chili garlic shrimps. Yeah, that's starting to look really nice. It's got some good gloss on it. That sheen. Yum. Dinner could be ready at 5, if that's okay. I think it could be ready sooner than that, Sammy. Posh eats radish and cabbage. She's healthier than most of the world. Yep. She loves her veggies. I think I have some broccoli in the fridge that I can give her for a snack. You were once told in the foreign land of New Mexico that fajitas don't come with tortillas? Well, what do they come with then? What? What do you do to get things to appear on your screen when you're in Stream Elements? Isn't it you just launch it and that's it? Like your alerts. So you need to add, I'm actually using Streamlabs, but it's basically the same thing. So you need to go into your editor and say, add themes or something like that, or alert box, sorry. Add alert box, it's called. And then you have to copy that link that sets up all your alerts into that browser spot, and then you'll get them popping up, Nikki. Okay, tortilla time. Can start rolling these, cooking them up. We got our avo and lime just chilling up on the corner here until we're ready to plate. Maybe it's even time to have a little tequila with some ice while we're waiting. Little refreshment of sorts. Sticking with the theme though. Is it Tequila Tuesday or Taco Tuesday? Yes, Strike None. I was actually wondering about you because I haven't seen you on here for a little bit. I was like, I wonder if he like got fired or something because we gave him the wrong advice. Yes, that is so awesome. I'm glad you stood up for yourself. See, he was trying to get you with something there. That's awesome. It's both. Okay, I will go get a little cup of ice. And I'll be back in a sec. That's not clean, is it? It's going in the dishwasher. Guys, how fuzzy is this thing right now? Back. Did that go really fuzzy? That was my test. If you got fired, you'd, yeah, you would be in more often. You bought a house, so that's where you've been. I feel ya. Adulting things. Not easy. Just a few fuzz here and there. So that was me going upstairs. But when I go just like into the other area of the basement, it cuts out and goes super fuzzy. Interesting. Well, at least now I know I can go upstairs. This is like all Spanish on the back. I don't really know what it says. I don't even think it'll focus. It's like the smallest writing ever. A couple of ounces. Cheers, guys. It smells like a pina colada. Yes, Magic Cookie. Get that bourbon. That's so good. Yeah, it's just heavy cream. I don't know, the ingredients, it's like leche in polvo rehydratada. So maybe coconut milk rehydrated, refined sugar, distilled agave, alcohol, fruit extracts, and natural color. That's it. Oh, am I getting drunk again? Always, Sammy. So good. Okay, tortilla time. I'm just gonna get a cloth and put the balls onto the cloth. Dehydrated? Rehydrated? I don't know. Rehydrated. Rehydratada. Rehydratada. Yeah, Sammy's got a big beer. Okay, so it says we're making 16 tortillas from this mixture. So let's make sure we divide it nice and evenly. Yeah, that beer is gonna be really good. Look how nice and soft this mixture is. I've never seen a tortilla mixture like this. But then again, I've never really done the half and half wheat and corn. Yeah, or 4 big ass tortillas. Fig ass. AKA 4 big ass. Just gonna rough divide them for now before I really ball them up properly. Smells really good with the pork and duck fat in there. I don't see how this is gonna be bad. Oh wow, Sammy won for once. Strike none, lost 2. Sammy's still going. He ain't stopping. Whoa. Okay, you guys. It's going. Be aware. Know when to walk away, my friends. Oh no. Oh, terrific. And Rook. No. Yeah. Easy come, easy go. Okay, we need to make a couple of these smaller. So we're like 1.5 short. Wind is still insane out there. I don't think we're gonna make it outside in the garden, guys. We might blow away. Vioon, yeah, why do you do this? How's it going, man? Are you feeling better today? Yeah, just go to the real casino. No, you gave the sickness to the wifey. I'm sad for you, man. Okay, now we can roll these up a little bit nicer. Sam. Hilarious. You guys know each other or something? Yeah, right, Rook? Now what? You gotta spend like $20 just to get the waitress to come up to you? Sammy's rolling. They're on the way home. Perfect. All we gotta do is cook up some tortillas and cook up some chorizo and shrimp. I am gonna get this skillet heating up on the stove top to start cooking these. We want a pretty high heat. I always like to go like a medium high heat. That way we get a little bit of color on the tortilla as well. Yeah, there's a touch of geographical issues involved here, Elvin. Hey, Scrump. Yes, you got it right. So we made the tortilla dough first thing on stream, and it's rested for about an hour now. And now we balled it up into the 16 portions, and we're just heating up the skillet, and we'll start making the tortillas. Get it hot, hot, yeah. And the recipe is linked in the recipe command if you use that for the tortillas as well as the tacos today. The chorizo meat recipe that's linked from Serious Eats, that's the one that we used on a previous stream to make the meat. Fresh ground pork and spices. Okay, so now, I honestly don't even think these are gonna dry out. I don't know if you can see the sheen on there like I can, but I think with the addition of the lard or shortening in here is it's not even gonna dry out. So I don't think we need this second towel. I'm gonna put that away, but we will need to line a plate with a towel for when they come off of the skillet. Let's do this. And that's my little trick to keep the tortillas warm and not let them dry out. So I usually just fold it in half and put that over the tortilla. I'm interested to see how this hot skillet's gonna work on the glass stove. Oh, sounds good, Elvin. Have a wonderful night, man, and take care of yourself. And just remember, it's not your problem. You heard it from Kate. Blame me if you have to. Oh, you as well, Vune. Okay, you're heading off too. Bye, guys. Thanks for popping in. It's hot there in Austin today. And hotter tamale. Oh, Franklin's, yes. I need that in my life. Yeah, the key word there, Cookie, is yet. I am with ya on that. Okay, let's take a look at our tortilla press setup while we're waiting for our pan to heat up. So I'll just move those little guys over. I got this off of Amazon for, I believe it was $20. They're pretty inexpensive, and yeah, it's full cast iron. So this should last you basically your whole life. The brand is Victoria. So feel free to look that up. And best trick for a tortilla press is to cut the sides of a Ziploc bag, a freezer bag, and have it line the press. So I always just wash this one after and reuse it. This is my little tortilla bag. And that way the tortilla won't stick onto the press. So let's try one tortilla and see how this is gonna come out. I think our pan should be ready in a little bit here. So you fold that down and then fold this over and give it a nice little push down. Usually you don't actually have to press super hard. Whew, okay, that spread out a lot. It actually looks really nice. And because this is a half and half, so half corn, half wheat tortilla, I'm not worried about getting it too thin because I don't think it's gonna fall apart. The gluten gives us that strength and stability that the masa just does not have. The bag! You guys. And then we just gently peel this off. Done and done. Look at that. The stretch and the flop. And now I think our skillet is good to go. I am gonna find this. So stove lard. Never mind. I didn't have the audio set up on that part. So I'll just have to do this. So we're gonna go onto the pan. Nice little sizzle as soon as we drop it on. We're gonna see that bubble up a bit right away. That's how you know your pan is hot enough. Should only take about 30 seconds per side. And we'll flip it, finish it on the other side, and keep going that way. So as that cooks, I'm gonna press the next tortilla so that we don't waste any time. You so need a tortilla press. Yeah, they're so awesome. They're also really good for making Greek pitas. I've used it before to make pita dough. I need a little spatula. Usually I can pick up the corn tortillas. This one I think is a touch different. Nice. I really like how that looks. It almost looks like a pita. But I love the color that we got on there. The pre-bagged tortillas. Bag. Pre-bagged tortillas. Bagel. Austin is poppin', hey? Okay, it looks like our heat is perfect. Maybe even a touch too high. If we come back over here, check it out. Looks amazing. It's holding together. We're good to go. So now, excuse me, all I do, open up our little towel for our tortilla, close it in there. That way it'll keep it warm and not dry out. So let's watch the tortillas cook, and I'll keep pressing as we go. I love the sizzle when you drop that on there. Very satisfying. Press and go. Yep. Cheers, Rook. I almost forgot about that tequila. It's like, oh yeah, I got a drink. Okay, sounds good, Rook. Have a good walk with Pen. Give him a hug for me. That little cutie. Feel bad for the construction worker, guys. They're gonna have to start smelling my cooking. It's like venting right outside where they're working. They're probably like, what's going on in there? What's she got going on? And another one. Flip it. See the bubble? That's what we want, guys. We want those little bubbles. It means your dough is like perfect. I'm gonna take a quick little photo of this setup. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. Just making sure it was all the way cooked. Turning it down a touch. The burner's pretty powerful. A family lake house? That sounds nice. Doggo is here, guys, and she says, excuse me, it's dinner time. You buy the uncooked flour tortillas. Yeah, I think we have that here as well, Scrump. I think we can get that. I actually just discovered the rotis the other day as well. And those are quite nice. Wimberley? It sounds like Kimberly. Sometimes it's all right to do the double flip. We're just rolling through this. Anyone in here ever make themselves tortillas from scratch before? You have not, Onuris. Does watching this make you, maybe you want to attempt it at some point? Strike None says, of course, yes. At least somebody in here does. I make it look easy. Yeah, it's really not that hard. I know that when I was like not really a chef yet, and I believe I attempted making tortillas with the masa, is I definitely didn't rest the dough and the tortillas just fell apart. And I was like, what did I do wrong? Well, I've learned what I did wrong in the past. I made the mistakes for you guys, so you didn't have to. And now we can just make perfect tortillas together. You already added the masa to the grocery list. Heck yes. You used your uncle's old El Paso recipe? What? Seriously? That's legit. That's really cool. Yeah, I was looking through old VODs today, Strike None. And it might be time to do another tamale stream. We've only done it once before, and I'm pretty confident now in making them. And last time I made them, I froze a bunch as well, and that was honestly awesome. You can just take them out of the freezer and steam them up in an hour. They're good to go. Because you might as well just make a bunch. If you're gonna go through all that effort, just make a lot. Maybe have a couple people over to help you do that. And that way it's not as stressful. Yeah, a total assembly line food. Oh, you actually? Just buy the old El Paso. Well, you never know. I'm sorry I didn't catch your joke. Being very serious today. I know Doggo wants to get fed right now, but I really don't want to stop making these tortillas. What are we, halfway through? She's like, I'm gonna starve to death. Mission makes a low carb tortilla that you can actually eat now. Nice. That's awesome. Pashi. What's up? Are you hungry? I can't say that too excitedly, otherwise she'll go nuts. Okay, maybe I'll take this pan off for a minute and go upstairs quickly and feed her. She's still looking for the fly in here. Are you still looking for the fly? Where is it? Oh man. So much goodness. Okay, we're just gonna roll that off of the burner for a couple of secs. You guys, hold it down in here. Pete, thank you for the host, man. Your cats will hunt down any flies in the house. Yeah. Yeah, how did they catch them in between the paws, hey? So cute. Okay, BRB, 2 seconds. Okay, the beast has been fed. I'm on my way back. That crazy one. Whew, smells like a tortilla factory in here. We're back. Is that the fly on the mic? Was it being fuzzy again? Okay. Get our pan back on the heat, medium heat. Wash up my hands. Is that the fly on the mic? You guys make my day. Next. Still hot. Yes. Those little bubbles that come up. So satisfying to watch. Gotta let that heat up a touch more still. Okay, so we just gotta cook the chorizo and the shrimp. I'm gonna take that out of the fridge now. That's what we're moving into next. I'm actually gonna take out a couple of things. So there's the chorizo, wrong camera. So we made that on May 26th, it says. May 26th. Checkity check this guy. There we go. Now we're getting some color. Alex Benedict, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Now we're bubbling. That's looking good. Next. Only 7 more to go after this one. We're doing good. Doggo's hunting still. Good girl. Gotta go outside. Okay, go play. There we go. Now we're smoking again. Smoking hot. I'm just gonna cook the chorizo in this skillet after we're done with the tortillas. So we really didn't make many dishes today. This is awesome. Not much for cleanup, that's for sure. Nice, Sammy. This is the most I think I've ever seen you win when gambling. "25 minutes till the Sammy Sam is home." Perfect timing. Just keep pressing. Wonder how long that little skillet pan's gonna take to heat up. This is the first time I'm using that on stream today. And that we actually brought back with us from New York. I believe Scat gave us biddies to buy that from the restaurant supply store when we were there. Finally using it. Yeah, guys, go give Nike 2G a follow. He just started streaming recently. He's been with me on my stream for a year now. Pretty crazy. Go show him some love if you can. And he does gaming streams. You play Gwent. I've seen Sammy play Gwent. I actually like watching people play those card games. Like Gwent, Hearthstone. I don't know if I love Magic the Gathering either. Out of like all the games I've seen. We got Doggo. See if she's ready to come in. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Nice, Hojerific. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. I mean, we all started somewhere. Looking back on my old stream VODs today that I have on YouTube from like a year ago. Oh man, the quality was so bad. But like we all really do start somewhere. It's like it takes time. Gotta work for the good stuff. Press this one a touch more. Whew. Okay, we pressed that one out a lot. That's a big one. I like how this dough doesn't stick to your hands or anything either. It's really easy to work with. And that was just a recipe I found online this morning. Literally just search corn and flour tortilla recipe. This was kind of the first one that came up. Looked good. Looked good, works good. Tried and true. Yeah, we got perfect heat now. Now that we're seeing those bubbles come up right away. So good. Yeah, they are delicious. They're much easier to work with too. That's definitely a bonus. I like the pliability of them. Welcome back, Invent. How have you been? Your granny used to make flour tortillas, and you used to have one or two with butter. Yeah, the simpler the better, hey? I feel like when we always look back to like the food our grandparents made, it's always so simple. But like those memories stay with us forever, so it's gotta be good, right? I think the magic lies in the ingredients that you use. Aw, that one stuck a little bit. No. Give this one more flip over. Loving all those little bubbles. You're back, Rook. Welcome back. Walked pen, wash dishes, put clothes in the washer. Good to go. Yeah, it's laundry day for us too here. Peach ice cream. That sounds insanely good. Cookie. Couple more months here and it'll be peach season. August is when we have to wait. Okanagan peaches. Worth it though. Peaches and cherries. Such a good combo. Yeah, things are good here in Vent. Just enjoying the nice summer weather. You're ordering in tonight, Rook. Why not? Why not, man? Way too hot outside. Yep. When it's too hot, nobody's cooking. Let someone else cook for you. It's actually insane how much even just turning on your oven will heat up your house. For Chipotle burritos, it is. Rolla, you do roasted peach ice cream, bake the peaches in cinnamon and brown sugar. Drooling right now. That sounds so good. Homer Simpson drooling. That's really awesome, Rook. Honestly, that's one thing I like about living where we do, is that there's no good places to order from. So it like forces you to eat good all the time. And then if we do want to like have something more special, then we go into the city and like do other errands at the same time. But yeah, not ordering in all the time, it's very good for you. It's a vicious cycle as well, I think. It's like once you start doing it, it's hard to stop. But it does cost a lot. Yeah, once a month, that is not bad at all. You deserve that, for sure. Okay, done with that cloth. Gone. Got all greased up from our dough. We are on our last tortilla here to cook. And we're gonna start cooking up our meats. Everything else is good to go. Do we want, what about a little bit of jalapeno jack cheese to like fry onto a couple of tortillas for the chorizo? Do like a crispy cheese tortilla. Have you guys seen that before? That's one of my favorite ways to have chorizo in a taco. That's not a very round tortilla, is it? It's artisan. Just sell it, guys. Well, it's handmade. Gotta love it the way it is. Mmm, sausage with beans, yum. Okay, last one. Nice. Feels good, guys. Feels good. I'm gonna use the tortilla towel to clean up our tortilla bag. Done and done. Yes. Yeah, Invent. That's like one of my favorite little treats when having tacos, is getting the crispy cheese tortilla. You guys know I love cheese. Cheese it up. See what we have open for cheese. Okay, we do have some open. Just shred a little bit quickly. They'll never know. Yeah, cheesy hype. Just take that off the heat for now. Sammy should be here in a few minutes. We can start to heat up this other griddle though while we wait. See how that is. Okay. That's a stack of tortillas. How good do those look though? 16 tortillas. Ready, Freddy. Keep those nice and warm and moist. Oh, Rook's trying out carnitas for us tonight. Yum. Carnitas is really good with corn. Like a little bit of sweetness from the corn. Really good combo. Trim up the cheese. There's a little bit of mold on the side. No! Ruined forever. Oh my God, I love that cheese heart. You don't need much cheese for this either. I think a little goes a long way. I think I'll do four tortillas cheesed up. Carnitas with roasted corn, chili salsa. What else should you put on it? Cabbage for sure. Cabbage and I think salsa roja. Okay, well, I guess we'll put our skillet back on because we'll cheese this up now. Because once we cook the chorizo, I think it'll be way too messy. Yeah, right, Armored? That's why I asked before I just pulled the cheese out. I was like, should we cheese it? Chorizo and cheese is just such a good combo together. I can't not. They don't offer cabbage. Well, what the heck? Red salsa, white or Spanish rice? Let's do the red salsa, Spanish rice, and pinto beans. Okay, going back over here. So basically all we have to do is sprinkle cheese onto the skillet in the circular shape of the tortilla, press the tortilla on, it'll get all crispy, and you take the tortilla off. That is it, so simple. Sour cream for surezies. So let's see, should get some sizzle right away. Go, go, go. Press that on. It's kind of crazy, I know, guys. We'll see the cheese go kind of golden brown around the edges. So much fat comes out of it too. Then we'll lift it off. Yes. Just like that. What? What? Cheesy tortilla. Okay, we'll do 3 more. Those are our special tortillas. Yeah, quesarito. Oaxaca cheese and romaine, done. Both of them. Let's do it. And I think you're set on that one. That sounds really good with carnitas. Thanks, Invent. Yeah, cheese is like magical with tortillas. That. Get that press. Marry it together, if you will. It also smells amazing when you make this fried cheese. Done. Next. So 2 more. Cover those other tortillas while we make this. Deal with it. What are we dealing with? Yeah, Rook is trying pork tacos for the first time today. So he's asking for my guidance. I think I guided him in the right direction. It really does not take long to do this either, as you guys can see. Because you want to take it off of the skillet before the cheese starts to taste burnt. Because there is a point where it does taste like that. And we don't want that. Yeah, sizzle, sizzle. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Okay, it's not your first time. You've tried it before though, and you're like, this I don't think is for me. Pan over here is getting hot. It's looking good. Okay, so that's off. Just gonna push that off the heat until we see a Sammy walking down the stairs. Should be right away here. This is what we're looking at. Regular tortillas, cheesed up tortillas. It's gonna stay warm on the side. We have our homemade pico de gallo, which is a tomato salsa with onion, cilantro, and lime. Ready to go. Some shredded cabbage and shaved radish for garnish. Also found a little bit of pickled red onions that I've made on a previous stream for tacos, so we'll use those up today. I really like the pickled red onion with chorizo as well. And then some of our homemade chipotle buffalo hot sauce. And we also do have an avocado here, which maybe I'll slice up now so it's ready to go. Crack into it, see how happy it is. Yeah, let's check it out, eye shot. It feels perfect. Meats, Armored? We got meats, don't worry. We got shrimps and some homemade chorizo, which both will cook up in a minute or two. Really, really quick. Ready? Oh, that's perfection, I think. It's one of the best I've ever seen. Wow. I think that deserves a wow. Oh, I'm gonna slice it nice and thin. And we'll just close that back up over the pit so it doesn't oxidize on us. Yeah, a beaut. For sure. She's a beaut. Our plate, like we are so ready. Only $30 for 3 burritos fully loaded. That is good. That's a good deal. Okay, Sammy should be walking in any time here, guys. You could have saved $10, but you had stuff around the house you needed to do. Makes sense. Armored cumin, chili powder, garlic salt, fennel seed, fresh squeezed lime, cilantro, diced jalapeno. What's that for? Is that in your chorizo? Chicken cordon bleu. I have not had that in quite a while. Quite a while. $25 to 25 minutes. Put that timer on. Oh, cook that with the meats. Well, most of that is already, okay, this skillet is hot for the shrimps. Most of that's already in the chorizo. Because we made it from scratch in May and then packed up some of it because we couldn't eat the big ass batch I made. Yeah, chicken cordon bleu is so good. And chicken Kiev. That is really good as well. Okay, so next week, or I guess the end of this week coming up, Sunday stream. Sammy said he wants to start doing more IRL streams on Sundays. Until I'm done working in the restaurant. Ooh, trying not to break glasses. And when I planned out the other couple of days for streams next week, Monday, we are going to make fresh linguine pasta. And we're going to put some buttered lobster into that. That was Sammy's idea last night because we have all that extra lobster from this weekend. So lobster linguine pasta. I'm gonna put some nice fresh peas in there. 'Tis the season already. Some cherry tomato I'll try and get at the farmer's market on the weekend as well. Greens from the garden, and then a garlic scape cream sauce to go with that. And then it's also strawberry season right now here, so I want to get in on that and make like a really nice strawberry tart for dessert because we haven't done much baking lately. And then on the 25th of June, that is National Anthony Bourdain Day. It's official. It's a day to just remember him and his awesomeness. So I want to cook out of his cookbook called Appetites. Dun, 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 dun. And this will be the third recipe I'm making out of this book. You can see I already marked it a previous time. We made the chicken salad out of here before, and it was super, super good. We also made a handmade pasta with a meat sauce out of here that was super delicious. But this time for stream, I chose roast chicken with lemon and butter because that is something I feel everyone should know how to make. It's like one of the most simple things, and it can be very impressive when you nail that down. So like that's something that everyone should have in their repertoire, whether you're a good cook or not. So we're gonna learn how Tony makes a roast chicken. Do some awesome side dishes with that. I think I just wanna do like crispy smashed potatoes, maybe some roasted carrots, and a nice salad from the garden. Just keep it simple. Thanks, Armored. We're gonna be finishing up cooking here in a couple minutes. Roast chicken is your best dish. Yeah, it's like when I think back to my childhood, that was like one of my mom's kind of go-to dishes that I would always be so pumped for. It's like, yes, like roasted whole chicken tonight. So good. Dendro, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I thought that would be a really good recipe for us to do together. I think we're gonna have fun that day. So that's what's going on next week. We have not picked yet where we wanna go or what we wanna do on Sunday. But kind of a few festivals here in the summer, I think. So I should start to watch for that. Maybe plan a couple things ahead. Maybe there's some food festivals or like food truck things that we can hit up. That'd be fun. Hi, Dendro. How are you today? I can't wait to eat this. Hi.
Any chance you have any extra avocado cake in there?
I have one in the fridge. I just don't know how good it is. But you can check it out. Because I'm using the other one for dinner tonight, so.
You don't need it?
No.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, Sammy's coming down. Let's cook it up. Cook it up. Get our pans on. Nice medium-high heat. And we don't need any fat at all in either of these. Obviously, you can see the tortilla skillet already has some fat in it. And then the shrimp is already dressed with some oil, but all we have to do before we cook it is just add a touch of salt, because we didn't add that earlier for fear of it going a weird texture. How's Sammy?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Food times?
Yeah, I just gotta cook the meat for you. Otherwise it'll get too cold if I let it sit. Okay.
It's shower time. It's shower time.
Sammy's going for a shower, guys, and then he'll be here with us. I'm so excited to use this skillet for the shrimp. Okay, we are good. We are good to go. Time to open our chorizo. You're digging Sammy's shirt. Yeah, he looks good in a button up. They're liking how you're looking. And for you guys, he says chewy. All right, chorizo. Time to get cooked. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, Wookiee speak. Okay, so you can break this up. Actually quite a bit of meat to cook all at once in here. So I'm literally gonna crank this burner. So otherwise we probably won't get much color. We won't really get a fry up on the outside. But that's okay, because it's gonna taste good either way. Let that cook for a couple of minutes. Shrimp, I'm not gonna put on quite yet. Yeah, the delicious brewery shirt. He has 5 of those shirts. So he would wear them all the time when he was chefing it up at the brewery. So 1 for every day of the week. Yeah, I hate when the chorizo is like unnaturally red. We just put a little bit of the achiote powder in here. And then obviously the rest of the red color kind of comes from the paprika. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of color on there. The smell of this though, Rook, just smells so good. Really good recipe, I have to say, from Serious Eats. It really reminds me of the recipe that we used at the taqueria. But I'm pretty sure the one we used at the taqueria was like from the owner's family. A legit Mexican recipe. That's almost done cooking already. Yeah, Izzy, take a little sample, won't ya? I will sample that. I'm just gonna get a lid out. Keep it warm. Okay, now we can see it's releasing some juices in here. How will this look if I turn on the light? I think I like it better the other way. And guys, I did link the recipes that I used today in Discord for you as well. Just so you're aware, if you're in there, take a look at the recipe section. It's been updated. Okay, try a little piece. Why is this so good? I don't want to cook it much more than that because I don't want it to dry out. So I'm just going to take that off and let it stay nice and warm. Let's get this shrimp going. So this little sizzle pan is on medium heat. I'm going to say the shrimps will maybe take a minute. Worcestershire sauce? I don't know if that's in the recipe. Let's see. Nope, none of that's in there. None of that. Okay, let's test one shrimp for a sizzle. Yes. One even layer of shrimps. Oh no. Spread it out. The shrimp will turn pink as it starts to cook through. Once it looks like it's half pink, you can start to turn them over. Very, very quick cook on these. This sizzle pan's just doing its job. I'm loving this thing, honestly, guys. I can't wait to do like a stir fry on this, Asian style. Perfect amount of shrimp. Just enough room for all of it. Sweet. I like this skillet, yeah. I think it was 20 bucks or something, Rook. You have 5 sauces ready. What's the spiciest one that you're gonna use tonight, Rook? Yeah, we planned this, Cookie. Indeed. Or one other thing you can do, instead of turning the shrimp over, you can also just decide to cook them on one side completely and not flip them. And that way you might get a little bit more color on just that one side. And then the other side won't have color, but at least it will be cooked perfectly. So you got a couple options. And it looks like it's cooking quite evenly. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fool around with flipping this over at all. Just gonna let them cook through. We need more garlic, Izzy. I put like 4 cloves in there. We can't do more garlic. The whole house already smells like way too much garlic. Run me, baby. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. You can see that the ones in the center now are starting to get fully cooked through, and then the other ones will finish up as they kind of sit on there. The hottest one you're doing is a new fire from Hellfire Hot Sauce, Hellboy Extreme. 85% straight up pepper mash. Terrifying, Rook. Terrifying, man. Off the stovetop. Straight to your table. Oh, let me just walk through the restaurant with this sizzling hot plate with garlicky stuff on it. That's what you do, right? Just waft it to everyone, so everyone's like, what's that? I want what they're having. Hello, scrimps. Hello, garlic chili scrimp. Good color.
Black?
I just have avo for us.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. That worked good. I'm happy with that little skillet, Sammy. Yeah, deliver the shrimp to Sammy as he showers. You saw the cheesy tortillas as well?
Yeah.
Thanks to Scat for the skillet. Straight from New York. Chorizo's over there.
Yep.
Okay, wasn't sure if you saw that.
Yep.
Is that radish? It is, Strike Nun. It is. Okay, let's start building. You don't know how you feel about it? It's actually pretty traditional.
What?
Radish on tacos as a garnish. Okay, limed cabbage first thing down so that everything else kind of just weighs it down. Thanks, Invent. Feed the salmon. Oh, he's hungry. He let me know at like, what, 12:30 that he was gonna be hungry. I said, we'll be ready for ya. Line up those shrimperoos. I think we can fit 4 in there probably. The chorizo's gonna go in our cheese tortilla.
Oh, it's already done.
It is, yes.
Well, shit. Why are we so perfect?
I don't know. It's what you made me, Sammy.
No, well, shit.
Oh man. Tragic monster
Tacos.
coming in. Nice. Those look amazing, Sammy. Gone in 60 seconds. Welcome in, guys. We're just finishing plating up our tacos for Taco Tuesday. Okay, so next up, salsa. How's the new tortilla recipe, Sammy? How was stream today, Tragic Monster?
Super soft.
Is it like too soft?
No.
Because it still holds together, right? There's also like pork fat and or duck fat in the mixture.
I can taste that fat.
Sammy, how do you say good in Wookiee? Oh no. Okay, avo for the shrimp. Radish on the chorizo. And the pickled onion. To finish it off. You're at the Richmond Night Market. They had a banh mi taco. That sounds really good. Asian actually is really good on tacos, like a little Asian fusion. So, chorizo taco, crispy cheese tortilla, lime cabbage, pico de gallo, radish, pickled onion, shrimp tacos, cabbage, garlic chili shrimp, pico de gallo, avocado. I'm gonna go take a quick pic of this. Sammy, how is everything so far?
Really, really good.
Really, really good?
Really, really good.
Perfect. The seasoning on everything's all right?
Really, really good.
Okay. That's what you wanted?
Exactly what I want in my life. I waited for this since 12 o'clock. First 3 are done. We gotta make more.
Next.
Richmond, Vancouver. Straight on.
Time to taste. Yeah, eat up, boy. This thing is a maze. I am like in love with this little skillet. Oh no, that's what we forgot, guys. The HS.
I didn't forget.
I forgot it. You need this little bit of that. Gotta get some hot sauce on there. Some smoky chipotle flavor.
X3.
Next, Tammy says. I'll try a little photo on this board as well. Fruity habanero sauce on the carnitas. That I think is gonna be really good. Every time you put something down, it creates a shadow. Can't do it, guys.
It's all my fault.
HS, yeah, hot stuff. He's right there. Sammy wants to come in. Okay, I'll zoom back out then. He says, I want to be here too. Okay, I'm going in with shrimp. Shiggity, what's up? Mm-hmm. That tortilla is really good. I don't know if I'd call it a tortilla though. It for sure is. It's just not as corny, I guess, as I'm used to. It's not as corny, guys. There's not as much corn flavor, but I really like the texture because everything just stays together. We got those drips happening, by the way. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the love. Yeah, get that pinky out. Then it won't drip. It's all about the pinch. Pinch at the top and the pinky. I'm loving this. So simple, so good. I think the smaller shrimp are key if you want to make tacos with them. Because it's not that hard to eat. The beer, Sammy? Tacos and then beer, Izzy. Tacos first, beer second this time. You'll survive now? I've not even eaten one. 6 gone.
I can't wait for trays. One more year, and I'm going to eat there again. Every day that I'm not at the wedding, I'll be at Trays.
Okay, I'll know where to find you. Okay, let's try this chorizo. Chorizo cheese madness. This one is loaded. That's gonna be hard to eat for sure. Holy. You and Rook need a taco eating contest.
So I read earlier. I don't know.
Get your thing. It's right there. I need to eat this.
This one won't work.
What? What do you mean?
It won't work.
Get it backwards?
No.
I don't know if he needs the beer, to be honest.
Oh man, here we go.
Thanks, Magic Cookie. There was an earthquake in Japan. Hitch survived.
No, coming this way.
Oh man, there's a tsunami, Sam said.
I
Cheese tortilla is where it's at.
Remember that devil tortilla from Vegas?
Yeah, or you can go to Vegas and literally get the entire tortilla made out of cheese. There is no tortilla, it's just cheese. Where in Vegas? It was a craft brewery.
Longest yard? Long yard?
Longest Yard, maybe?
Yard ale? Yardstick?
Yard Ale? Something like that. Right across from Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips. Or somewhere by the link.
Yard House.
Yard House, yeah. The food was awesome, guys, honestly. Really, really good spot in Vegas if you ever go there.
Really good happy hour.
Mm-hmm. And the beer was good. Like,
Yep.
really good craft beers.
Yep.
Yeah, shrimp tsunami of flavor. You have family there. Nice. Whoa.
Hey, you almost got that in my beer. That would have been your beer. All right. Cheers, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful day. I had a great day at work. We took out a large tub. Maybe Caitlin will post a small image of it later on tonight.
Maybe, yeah.
It was huge. We stuffed it out of a window.
Are you ready for that?
Felt maybe feel good.
It made him feel good, he says. Cheers, Cookie. This is just getting messy, isn't it? You guys can see that. Eating with our hands. That's what's up.
Those strips are cooked perfectly.
Thank you. We only did a one-side cook.
In Gordon Ramsay's shrimp at the restaurant, the fish and chips place, is the best shrimp I've ever had in my life.
That is also true, Magic Cookie. If you go to Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips, the shrimp fried there, the best I've ever had.
Best.
This is the new Food Network. Oh, thank you so much, Rook.
Basically.
And thank you once again for the bits today as well, guys. Magic Cookie and Rook. I really appreciate that. This one's for you. The tortillas are holding together. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm really stoked about that recipe. Okay, I'm going to send you guys off to somebody. We're going to go raid, spread some love. Is Nike still on?
Nike might be still on. Dasher's on. Itch is still on. Or not on anymore. He was on earlier.
He is on. Okay. We're going to go into a Magic the Gathering stream. So branching out of the food and drink world. And we're going to go show some love to a longtime viewer of mine from this stream. You guys probably recognize him in chat. Thank you for the follow, Manozik. I'm guessing that. Nice win last minute, Rook. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for everything. I hope you have an awesome day or night wherever you are. Hopefully this inspired a couple of you to make tacos for yourselves this week, or maybe go have some Mexican food. Either way, take care of yourselves and keep cooking. I will see you guys on Sunday. Probably an IRL stream unless we feel like making some brunch at home, which could happen. Still got some duck eggs kicking around.
Now we're going to something.
Sammy says we're going out. Okay, I don't know where. He says it's a surprise. Take care, guys. Let's go give Nike 2G some love. He deserves it. Three, two, one. Bye. Love you all. I will see you on Sunday. Oh no, I can't type anything.